Rumi, the poet of the heart. In the heart of Persia, centuries ago, lived a man named Rumi. He was not just a poet, but a beacon of wisdom and a spiritual guide whose influence transcended time and space. A poet, a scholar, a mystic. Rumi's life was a journey of seeking and sharing profound truths. His words, like threads of gold, have woven themselves into the tapestry of human experience, offering solace, wisdom, and a glimpse into the depths of our souls. Each poem, a delicate thread, connects us to the universal human experience. Rumi's masterpiece, the Masnavi, is a treasure trove of tales and teachings. This monumental work is not just a collection of stories, but a spiritual guide that has illuminated the path for countless seekers. These stories, often featuring animals or ordinary people, are deceptively simple. They draw from everyday life, making profound wisdom accessible to all. Yet, beneath the surface lies a profound ocean of meaning. Each tale is a mirror reflecting the depths of the human soul, inviting us to dive deeper. The Masnavi is a guidebook for the soul, teaching us about love, loss, and the eternal quest for meaning in a world that often feels chaotic and confusing. It offers a sanctuary of wisdom amidst the noise of modern life. Rumi's stories invite us to look inward, to confront our shadows, and ultimately to embrace the beauty and complexity of being alive. They remind us that in our shared humanity we find the strength to navigate the challenges of life and celebrate its joys. One such tale in the Masnavi is the story of the Bedouin woman and her husband. This story, rich in wisdom and insight, has been passed down through generations, teaching us the value of perspective and gratitude. The woman, consumed by her perceived misfortunes, constantly complains about her lot in life. She feels trapped in a cycle of endless hardship, unable to see beyond her immediate struggles. She bemoans their poverty, their lack of material possessions, and the hardships they face. Every day feels like a battle, and she cannot help but voice her frustrations.
Why must we live like this? Why do we have to endure such a difficult existence? We have nothing, no wealth, no comforts. Life is so hard. Every day is a struggle, and I see no end in sight.
Her husband, a man of quiet wisdom, listens patiently to her grievances. He understands her pain and does not dismiss her feelings. Instead of arguing or dismissing her feelings, he gently guides her to see the world through a different lens. He knows that a shift in perspective can change everything.
My dear, why do you focus on the empty half of the glass, on what we lack, when the other half is full? Look at what we have, not what we don't. We have our health, our love for each other, and the simple joys of life that money cannot buy. These are treasures that many people long for, yet we possess them. Let us cherish these blessings and find contentment in what we have.
Another powerful story from the Masnavi is the tale of the Grammarian and the Boatman. The Grammarian, a scholar proud of his intellect and knowledge, hires a boatman to take him across a river. As they journey across the water, the Grammarian, eager to display his erudition, bombards the boatman with complex grammatical questions.
Tell me, Boatman, do you know the rules of syntax and the intricacies of grammar?
The boatman, a simple man of the river, patiently tries to answer. But his knowledge is limited to the practicalities of his trade. Frustrated by the boatman's lack of scholarly knowledge, the Grammarian scolds him, belittling his ignorance.
Have you learned nothing of life?
The boatman, though hurt by the Grammarian's words, remains silent. These two seemingly simple stories, the Bedouin woman and the Grammarian, offer profound insights into the workings of the human mind. They serve as mirrors, reflecting the intricate dance between our thoughts and our sense of self. They highlight how easily we can become trapped in the cages of our own making, cages built from our thoughts, our perceptions, and our ego's insatiable desire for more. These mental prisons are often invisible, yet they shape our reality in profound ways. The Bedouin woman, fixated on her perceived lack, fails to see the abundance that surrounds her. Her focus on what she doesn't have blinds her to the richness of her environment. Her happiness becomes contingent on external circumstances, trapping her in a cycle of dissatisfaction. She is unable to appreciate the present moment, always yearning for something more, something different. Similarly, The grammarian, blinded by his intellectual pride, dismisses the boatman's wisdom. He is so engrossed in his own knowledge that he overlooks the simple yet profound truths that come from lived experience. He values knowledge over experience, words over the quiet understanding that comes from living in harmony with nature. His ego creates a barrier, preventing him from truly connecting with others and the world around him. Both characters, in their own way, are adrift. They are lost in the labyrinth of their own minds, unable to find a way out. They are lost in the storms of their own minds, unable to find peace or contentment. Their stories remind us of the importance of humility, presence, and the ability to see beyond our own limited perspectives. Only by breaking free from these self-imposed cages can we truly experience the richness of life. Section 5. Beyond the surface. Unveiling the depths of our being. Rumi's stories invite us to look beyond the surface, to delve into the depths of our own being, to recognize that true happiness and fulfillment are not found in external possessions or achievements, but in the cultivation of inner peace, gratitude, and self-awareness. The stories challenge us to question our own perceptions. Are we, like the Bedouin woman, focusing on what we lack rather than appreciating what we have? Are we, like the grammarian, allowing our ego to blind us to the simple wisdom of the present moment? Section 6. The journey within navigating life's waters. Life, like the river in the story of the grammarian and the boatman, is a journey. There will be calm waters and turbulent storms. There will be moments of joy and times of sorrow. How we navigate these ever-changing waters depends largely on our own inner compass. If we cling tightly to our ego's demands, constantly seeking validation and external gratification, we are likely to be tossed about by the waves of our own desires. However, if we can learn to let go, to surrender to the natural flow of life, we open ourselves to a deeper level of peace and understanding. Section 7. Letting go of the oar. Trusting the flow of life. Letting go of the ego's grip does not mean becoming passive or indifferent to life. It does not mean suppressing our desires or ignoring our pain. Rather, it is about approaching life with a sense of curiosity, acceptance, and an open heart. It is about recognizing that our thoughts and feelings, while real, are not always an accurate reflection of reality. They are fleeting waves on the surface of our consciousness. Section 8. Rumi's enduring legacy, a timeless message for today. Rumi's teachings, though centuries old, are as relevant today as they were in his time. In a world increasingly dominated by external noise and distractions, his words offer a beacon of hope, reminding us of the power and beauty of our own inner world. His stories encourage us to slow down, to turn inward, and to connect with the deepest part of ourselves. The part that exists beyond the limitations of our ego, the part that is connected to something far greater than ourselves. Section 9. Finding our own wisdom. Embracing the unknown. The journey to self-discovery is not always easy. It requires courage, honesty, and a willingness to confront our own shadows. But the rewards, as Rumi reminds us, are immeasurable. By letting go of our need to control, by embracing the unknown with open arms, we open ourselves to a world of infinite possibilities. We discover that true freedom lies not in having all the answers, but in learning to ask the right questions. Section 10. Conclusion. The path to inner peace. Rumi's Masnavi, a timeless masterpiece of spiritual wisdom, invites us on a journey of self-discovery. Through his enchanting tales and profound insights, we are reminded of the importance of self-awareness, the illusory nature of ego, and the transformative power of letting go. The path to inner peace, Rumi suggests, lies not in accumulating wealth, knowledge, or power, but in cultivating a deep sense of presence, gratitude, and compassion for ourselves and for all beings. It is a journey that requires courage, patience, and an unwavering belief in the inherent goodness that resides within each and every